Today, I will be showing you how to get 1A Winged Golden. So that first room should be pretty simple. And then if you jump and then you jump again while hanging onto a wall, you actually get more height. And then you can just hop over. And then this next room is a good spot to practice neutral jumps, which is where if you jump and then if you're on a wall and you jump and you don't press any directional inputs, when jumping away from said wall, you'll go less far than if I were to put an input in. See, she's losing height there. But if you neutral, and then you continue to go back towards the wall, you can effectively gain height. This is going to be important for a later room. And then our jump technique is useful right there. And then this room is really simple. Same thing goes to the next room. But not with this room. This room is one of the harder rooms in the chapter, because you have to do our wall thing, and then you go to the left, and then you go to the right, and then grab and jump at the same time whilst going right. It's a lot to do. If you do it right, it should look like that. And then you can either do what I just did, or there's another method that you can use to do what is basically the same thing. If I would actually do it right. So basically, if you go onto that left wall, you can grab onto the wall that, there's a little area that's in between the two beds of spikes at the very, very bottom there. And then you can jump from there to here. Here, and then if I had the stamina to be able to do it, there's a thing over there that you can do. It's right there. Then you can grab onto this. And then you can get up here directly, and you can also get up to that little spike right there. Much like that. And then there's this room that is absolutely awful. It basically consists of doing spectrum. Also, if you're wondering why the timer is so high, that's because This is actually the second take of this video. On the first one, I accidentally dashed towards the end. On this, you will need 2 jump buttons. And basically, you can jump off of the little teeny tile that is below that bottom spike there. That one's just about finding the pixel. There's not really much else to it than that. And you actually have to go this way to really dash this one. This is our next pretty hard room. It's really towards the end where they give you hard room after hard room after hard room after hard room. Even the second to last room is really, really annoying. For this, you have to get onto the right side of this block thing, do our double jump thing, and then basically get yourself as far to the right as possible. And if you do it correctly, if you're holding the grab button, you'll grab onto that gray floating platform. I haven't found another way that you can do this room, so you just kind of have to go with this. Sorry there's not much commentary in a little while, but there's really not much to say. It's just me just trying to get this jump. And obviously this tutorial is for assuming you don't want to use assist mode. If you're just trying to get the Winged Golden just for the sake of getting the Winged Golden, then assist mode allows you to dash infinitely many times. Actually, but don't do that because, well, if you dash, it kind of removes the whole berry from existence. but assist mode can give you invincibility, which means you don't have to do all these super precise jumps that, if you're playing normally, you are obligated to do. Alright, I'm back. I had to look for something that I needed in real life. That is something that unfortunately can happen. Okay, anyways, I finally finished that room. So now it's just cling on to that. You get up here. Zoom on this thing. Climb on here. Climb on this, get momentum from it. Then you go up to this room. There is nothing fun or good in any way about this room. This room literally just consists of get a jump that shouldn't even be possible after failing who even knows how many times. Also, shout out to anyone who guesses the number of times it takes to get this jump. For whatever reason, when you jump and you want all those spikes and you're holding the climb button and you jump again, she just doesn't die and she just kind of jumps. I don't understand it. But that's what you have to do to make this room work. And half the time you'll die. Well, that you don't get up here, you'll just die to one of those spike beds down there, so that's fun. Basically, you do that. And then there's that jump that you do down there. Yeah, I don't exactly know how to explain it, I just know that it does work. And then, for this room, jump on this spring, climb up here, do our jump thing, but don't jump away, jump up. Or alternatively, you climb to the very top of this, jump onto that, grab onto here. And then you can fall, or you can go back to the platform and try to jump towards that little gap. This room is bad, but it's not nearly as bad as the room after it. Oh. I thought you had to use the corner thing in the ceiling there. But jumping from up there does significantly help dying less. And then you need to grab onto the lip there. And then do our double jump. It's very, very hard to do. This sequence of inputs, but you gotta do it. Holy cow, right. You can tie that. And if you do all that right, you get up to there. You know how I said that, like, that second room would be a good spot to neutral? You literally have to neutral in this room to be able to grab onto that. Normally I don't get it that fast. And even if you do that, you can still screw it up by doing that. Yeah, if you don't crouch, she will miss. And if you run out of stamina, there's no hope for you getting up. You just have to die and then do it. And this is the last room. So if you're worried about more hard jumps, these two back to back are really the last one. diamonds. This is another one about finding the right pixel. Oh, I might have just found it. Yep, found it. And then if you do it right, you should get up to here. Where then you collect the prize, the golden berry. And there you go. Also, if you find that impressive, there's people that have done that without dying. Yeah, there's people that have done 1A double golden. Sounds about right. I died 200 times. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. So, if you liked what you saw and you want to see more, please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel and helps out the algorithm to recommend this channel to more people. And if you are a current subscriber, please share my stuff with your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.